Breaking news. US ex-mayor to Nigerians. As in, US ex-mayor have this message to Nigerians. The message read in parts. Your silence is IPOB's loudest weapon. I repeat, your silence is IPOB's loudest weapon against Nigeria. Just against Nigeria as a country. Because he sent a message to Nigerians. What does he try to imply here is that their silence not to speak up on the injustice happening to Biafrans are the reason why you see the world now are recognizing Biafra because of their outcry. You don't understand me? Let me come again. Because if you go online now, what you will see now is them speaking ill about the Biafrans, about the Igbos, about everything we represent. Still that same people, when they hear you call for disintegration of Nigeria, in fact, not disintegrate, but let Biafrans go, they will start to cry, they will call you terrorists, they will call you all manner of names. Just to make sure that they quench that idea or they silence that idea. But they don't know that those things they are doing are the reason why the Biafrans are gaining more relevance and more powerful. Because each time a government come out trying hard to defend one particular bill, my brother, that bill, in totality of it, is all a scam. Let me read what this guy, what this mayor said, ex-mayor said. Before then, we dive into the into the discussion to dissect this message the way it ought to be. Please follow me. Don't give up. You see, in this struggle, one day we must attain the highest height. In fact, we are getting to the point. We are at the Rubicon, in a place where we say, so forward ever, backward never. Let's go there. Please follow us on all our social media handles. Subscribe, like, share, and comment. It can never cost you anything. I'll be making I kill something for you so that you go know. Maybe something, but do the needful. U.S. advocate and former Texas Mayor Mike Arnold issues a chilling wake-up call. Nigeria as a country is on the brink of collapse, and the silence from ordinary Nigerians is the handing the narrative and the country to IPOB's Biafra. Simple as that. This one is just a warning and also a wake-up call and also an advice. If you see it in that way, it tells you to come up, don't keep silent. The more you keep silent, the more the Biafran are moving ahead of you. But some people will see it now and begin to say, IPOB have paid him. This is a very word that have deep meaning, is what this guy just dropped. If you go to meet a lecturer for him to drop this kind of lines to you, my brother, you can as well know how much this will cost you. But this man give it to you free of charge. But yet, some people will not use their iroro. Let's continue. In this explosive breakdown, Mike Arnold reveals Washington, which is the White House, hears only Biafra in global discourse. IPOB's viral videos, their ICC cases, and the diaspora network in over 100 countries are winning hearts worldwide. Nigerian government's deniers are fueling the Biafra call. My brother, it's anymore. Okay, over 4 million people have been displaced. Thousands dead. Churches burned while Abuja hires a U.S. lobbyist to spin cases around. They turn it to farmer-headed clashes when it is not. I repeat, Eastern government is trying hard to defend a one bill. My brother, that bill in totality is a scam. It's just a way for them to siphon your common patrimony. Okay. From Taraba massacres to Benue bloodbaths to Enugu, Amufu precisely, the world is watching. Will Nigeria speak for justice, or let IPOB define Nigeria's future? This Mike Arnold have been outspoken, not defending Biafra or anybody. He is the one that raised this issue of Christian genocide when Reno Omonketa invited him to go to ASOROCK or one of their their media houses to lie. But the man went there and then dropped the cat out of the basket, my brother, everywhere. So anybody who knows Mike Arnold will know that Mike Arnold is not Ted Cruz. Ted Cruz have a very cordial relationship with the Biafrans, in quote, the IPOB members and also the government of USB, than the Biafrans have with Mike Arnold. So these two guys are two different people, and they are two different agenda. This one is campaigning for Christian genocide, while the other one is campaigning for Christian genocide and also for the recognition of USB as an entity. So this guy now is giving Nigeria and also Nigerians a scoop on how to make sure that they hold their leaders accountable in what is happening now. Let me see. He said, featuring insider the U.S. State Department Intel, IPOB's global sophisticated media warfare, direct message to Biafrans, win the war on terror first. Nnamdi Kanu's movement operating leaderless from over 100 countries. Well, here are the most important areas I want us to focus. The reason why you see Biafra is now a global discourse. Number one, Muhammadu Buhari was thinking that he's going to suffocate Nnamdi Kanu and Biafrans into surrendering. But you don't know that the time, that moment he's pressing Mazen Nnamdi Kanu's neck, pressing Biafran's neck, the world is watching. The kidnap of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu and the imprisonment of Simon Ekpa speaks a lot of volume, but they don't know. And they don't want to know. And they don't care to know. Because to them, power is everything, as long as it lasts. And thieving is the other way around. I mean, the other side of it. So the gospel truth there is this, my brother. I want you to do me a favor. Ponder on all these messages. Ponder on all the things that is happening. How, all of a sudden, all U.S. House of Rep members, both mayors, ex and present, serving and non-serving, even including their legal entities, are now interested in Biafra. No, is there anything they are not telling us? Because since they show interest about this Biafra of 18, is what triggered the people of UK now to then remember that they need to unfrozen Biafra asset of over 100 billion pounds. Over 100 billion, I repeat, over 100 pounds sterling. Can you help me connect the dot, my people? Because can you help me connect the dot? In the other hand, the US and all their lawmakers are interested in Biafra issues now. And now UK have already seen that these people are encroaching on their territory. So the only way they want to buy the mind of Biafra back now to say, oh, let us still trust on these guys, because they were able to repatriate 100 billion pounds sterling frozen asset. Just like as I was saying, connection of that dot. Because I don't seem to understand the kind of game these guys are trying to play. US and UK, all of a sudden now, UK now don't turn to become a good country to repatriate over 100 billion pounds worth of assets frozen for how many years, for how many decades, for how many, maybe itself it is during the AD. Okay, I think it was during the Biafra war they seized it. So now what touches their mind for them to think that they want to release it now, because they want to buy the minds of Biafrans, because they see that US is interested in the issue of the Biafra. If you see the kind of game they are playing with us. It is now I begin to understand the kind of mind game that is going on between these two countries. Okay, it is now becoming more clearer what is happening. Well, And as much as just they're not going to use my ground as a fighting place to come and destroy what they did not build. We are okay with the game. Let them play it. If there's any war, let it be either in the US or UK. It can never be in Biafra land. Never. So if they want to play war, let them fight it between themselves, but let them not carry it to our territory. That is the only thing I can say for now. Anyway, here are just a few comments and then we'll round up. Ogadorobiko. Chidek said, God bless Biafra. The music reminds me of many things. Okay. Holy Crown said the zoo is finished. And according to UO King Opobo said music is live. And we have somebody who said, Juicy baby said, I can't wait to leave Algeria. Oh, Timo, cat on pieces. And according to Bluetooth Malaysia, said the zoo is gone forever, and there's nothing anybody can do about it. God have mercy. The Majesty said, tell me that nothing will salvage Nigeria. That is what the guy says. Anyway, my wonderful people, we don't have more time to waste. Our this week's message gonna come. Waiting corner where they are 20 something. But step by step, we must surely get to where we're going. And I'll be very, very happy if you watch this message and you share it, and make sure that your next door neighbor also partake to hear exactly what we are discussing here in this Monday. So have a nice day, and may the God Almighty continue to bless us all. Please share this message, let it go viral, and follow us on all our social media handles. As you do that, may my God follow you to solve all your problems. Emphasis on all your problems. It shall be well with you. Amen.